I must tell you, and this is a personal view, I am of the view that the Bellevue name it is in and of itself a stigma, a stigmatized name. And part of the redevelopment of Bellevue that we're now going through, and we are going through a redevelopment, there is a TOR that's out for a redesign for the construction of a 100-bed facility that will address the chronic cases. Bellevue is on 50 acres of land, and we intend to segment that land for a mental health, mental wellness institution for chronic cases, and to use the rest of the lands for some other health-related purposes, which we will comment on in the future. And part of that is going to, we have been exploring, how do we position Bellevue in the minds of the populace, not as an institution that would result in those who go and get treatment being outcast, but as an institution that is more positive, that generates more positive perception, that if you get help, then you are better off, not worse off by virtue of how people treat you. And I think the name does connote a particular perception, which is negative, and changing the name is a consideration that I, as minister, would certainly recommend. But it's a team effort, so I will discuss it with the team, and have actually discussed it with the team as part of the way forward.
Minister Christopher Tufton, listen, Bellevue by any other name is still Bellevue, Ward 21, Upper Windward Road, Meadows, Asylum. Changing the name not gonna make a difference. What you need to do, have to change people's consciousness about mental health. Listen, let me give you some suggestion. Have open discussion, just like you would not talk about any other disease. Share your personal experience. If are your experience or your family member or your close friends, people have to talk about mental health freely. Okay? Create safe space where people who are go through them episode, yes or no, once them have the experience of mental health, them have free, comfortable space where them can talk about what them might experience. Sensitize people to correct misconception that is out there in the public. Counter it with facts. Actively counter myth. And you know, some myths are like, oh, a karma, oh, a up here, oh, a dopey. Listen, counter that with facts. Okay? And highlight recovery. Show people, tell people about people who, when them take them proper medication, them go seek them mental evaluation and them go upon them medication. Make it be known that them lead healthy, normal life just like anybody else. That are just some of the suggestion. Okay, Minister Tufton, the location, the name change. As a matter of fact, guys, there was a time when Bellevue in the 1800s was called the Jamaica Lunatic Asylum. Okay? Yes. And them say the thing to do is not to put the disease before the person, but put the person before the disease. So we love to say, hey, mad girl, hey, mad boy, listen. Sonia with a mental challenge. John with a mental issue. Yeah, that's how we do it. Okay, make our language be kinder to people who experience mental challenges. So take on some of those suggestions. Alright, and may I educate everybody around me. So this is how you deal with mental health. Make people feel free to talk about it, just like how they would talk about cancer, or HIV, or high blood pressure, or sugar. We no cause it upon ourselves. We no have no control. over the disease where we find run in our family. Alright, a lot of times the diseases where we have, it pre-exists in our family and we don't have no control over it. We only can manage it if it comes out in our DNA. Alright, there's something like